Hi everyone, welcome you all. So today we are going to discuss what is pie chart and how to create this pie chart in Python using matplotlib library or pyplot. So let's get started. A pie chart is a special chart that uses pie slices to show relative size of data. For example, here we have a pie chart. Now this is a special slice which contains only 29.2% and this one contains 45.8. In other words, the chart is divided into sectors where each sector shows the relative size of each value. Okay, so if we consider this as 100%, then this is 45.9%, and suppose this data is 900, from 900 portion is of 45.8%. Now let us create some pie chart in our Python, okay, using matplot library or pyplot. So let's jump to our pie chart. So first thing first, I need to import my pyplot here. So let us type command from matplot library import pyplot as plt, right? We may need numpy or pandas. Let's import pandas at pd. Okay, now let us create our list so that we can have plot in it. Slices, that's equals to, we are going to have a 7 hour of sleep, then 2 hour of eating, then 2 hour of working, and then finally 13 hour of playing, okay, or any other activity you want, right? And let's have one more list. This is called activities. Let's specify sleeping, and then we need to specify eating, okay, and then working, and finally playing, okay, or you can write study if so. Okay, then let us have one more. Let's call it columns. Let's have a C, or then M, and then let's say R. These represents my colors. You already have learned how to specify colors, so this is the list of colors I want in my slices. Let us draw our pie plot. Okay, so first thing first, we need to specify slices, in which data I want slices, and then let us specify labels. lab labels is equals to, let's say, activities. So this will act as my labels. We are going to do this much only this time, and then we can add a title to it. plt dot title. Let's specify some title, interest or activity. Okay, and now let us write a final piece of a code, that is a show. Okay, now let us run this code and see the output. Okay, it will take a while. So here is my chart. Okay, so now let us understand how I have created this. So first of all, I have specified a list which contains my data. On this list, my pie chart is plotted, and then I have specified labels here. So this contains the activities, okay, sleeping, eating, working and playing. So 7, you can say sleeping. This is a very good amount of a slice. And then we have a 2 and 2, that is eating and working. You can see equal amount of slices or equal size slices for eating and working. And then we have a playing, and it is over 13. You can see a very big slice with red. Okay, so this is how we have given us the size. And then finally, while drawing my pie plot, I have used a pie function. Now pie function takes a slice, okay, a list on which your pie chart will be drawn, and then we have specified the labels. Okay, you can see these labels, or it can contain a numpy array also, or a series, panda series. Okay, and then plt dot title gives the title, activity, and finally we have used plt.show as usual to display the chart, right? Let's close this. Now let us add one more parameter, colors, and specify my colors list, colors. Okay, and then execute it. Remember, previously automatically colors were given to my different activities. Now I have specified manual colors, and let us try to execute this piece of a code and see how my pie chart is plotted. Okay, so here is my pie plot. Let's decrease the size and compare it. Now you can see shine, and then we have a pink color for magenta, and red for working, and B for your blue. Okay, so B playing, and its data is 13. Okay, relative value. So I think this is clear to you. Now let's move ahead. Now there is one more interesting parameter that is called explode. Now here I'm going to pass a tuple, okay, and specify 0 to all, but for working I'm going to eject it out by zero point 0.1. okay, so 0.1 I'm going to eject out for working, and then finally 0 for the last value. Okay, let us try and print this up. Okay, it is created. Now you can see my work is exploded out. Why? Because I have specified, let's little bit close it so that you can see it correctly. So here you can see my explode 0 0 0.1, and here you can see my third parameter or third element is 0.1, that is for working. And if you see the color, that is red. And let's jump to our chart. Now you can see working. Okay, so it is exploded out. So if you want any element to be exploded out, you can use explode parameter and specify equal number of values. And if you want to eject eating out, you can specify equivalent value. For example, if I want to eject out display, I have to specify 0.1 or 0.2 the amount, okay, that must be ejected out. Now notice one thing here, these slices do not contain data values, right? But I want these data values in my pie chart now. So how to do this? Let's understand this. Let's specify one more parameter, that is auto packed is equals to, let's specify the format here. So first of all percent, okay, then 1.1, you can say it's a placeholder, and float, then percent. Okay, now let us run this and execute what happens when I create such chart. So if you notice, my datas are now available, and it contains at least one element, that is 1, and dot 1 item for the float. Okay, now let us modify these values and check it out. 1.2 I have specified, and let us see. Now if you notice, my decimal points are increased from 1 to 2. Similarly, you can specify to here at least 2 point will be displayed. That means for 8 it will be defined as 08. So for me it is perfectly fine. You can specify any other configuration which suits you, right? So one more parameter that can be defined here is, let's see, a shadow. Shadow is equals to, let's say, true, and specify comma here, and let's execute this and see. Okay, now you can notice after specifying shadow here, you can see a shadow here, you can see, right? In my screen it is visible. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but it is here. You can see shadow here. One more thing I want to show it to you is now you can see my chart is starting from sleeping and it starts from 0 axis, okay, or at 0 degree, or at, you can see, from 0 degree. Now what if I want to start this portion from here, okay, from the 90 degree? I can specify one more parameter. Let's say start angle is equals to, let's say, 90 degree, and let's specify shadow is equals to false, or that is a default behavior. Let's get rid of that parameter and let's execute this piece of a code and see the result. Now here you can see my pie chart is started from sleeping and it's begin with 90 degree angle, okay, not from the 0 degree as previous one. So you can customize this behavior by specifying start angle in the parameter of pie function. In some cases you will find your pie chart is not very circular or perfect circle. To ensure this, you can use plt.axis and specify equal here, okay, and then if you specify, this will ensure that your pie chart is drawn in a circle, right? So let's see this. As you can see, there is no effect since it is in a circular, okay, but sometime if you want to make sure that this is a perfect circle, so you can specify that parameter or that function in that scenario, okay. So this concludes our tutorial on pie charts. So today we have learned how to draw a pie chart using pie plot in Python. So thank you for watching and bye bye, see you, hope you have enjoyed it, bye.